If you have these 4 things, you can figure out your own Ikigai, your true purpose of life, and you can start living a more meaningful life from today. Hi, I'm Shahzeb. I'm a self-taught UX designer and a community builder, and here on YouTube I make videos about productivity, design, and occasional lifestyle vlogs. So in this video I'm going to review my most recent read, that was Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life, and the book is by Frances Morales and Hector Garcia. I found it very insightful. It is sort of a it's sort of a holy grail of how you can live a more long, happy, and fulfilling life. So what they did is that they visited a city in Japan. Its name was Okinawa, where people are expected to live very long lives, about I think about 90 or 100 or 110 years on average. So they wanted to research what it is they are doing that makes them live so long, and they researched a bit. They talked to the citizens of that town or the city, and they recounted that in this book, and their habits of what you should do. So this book is sort of a gold mine if you want to adopt a very productive lifestyle and have some very good habits, such as it talks about the importance of sleep, of how sleep can help you elongate your life and basically increase longevity. And it also talks about diets, about certain exercises you should do, about yoga and different types of movements like radio sai and shiatsu. I learned a great deal from this book, so definitely give it a read if you have time, if this is something interests you. But in this video I'm just going to focus on the main thing in this book which I found the most beneficial, and which I am sure many people reading this or watching this video want to do it, is that this book helps you to find a framework using which you can define your purpose of life, because we humans need a purpose in our life to live a more happy and long life. Because Ikigai basically is the reason you get out of your bed daily. Like, what gets you out of your bed? If you don't know the reason, then you are not living a very fulfilling life. You are very unsatisfied with your life. But in this video, in this book, I learned about a framework which you can use to figure out your Ikigai. And without further ado, I'm going to jump in, and I'm not just gonna tell you the framework, but I'm going to demonstrate how I used it on my own interests and sort of figured out my Ikigai, which I already sort of knew, but looking at it come out of this framework is sort of very fun and intuitive, and sort of adds credibility to the framework as well. So let's jump into it. So the framework requires 4 different things you need to answer, or you need to jot down in a piece of paper. So the first thing is what do you love? Like, things you don't get bored of, things that draw you back if you're doing something else, things that get you into a flow of things where you lose track of time. So what are those things? Jot them down on a piece of paper, things you love. If I talk about myself, then the things I truly love and things that really get me into a flow and I forget the track of time, they are, first of all, having things in order, like having a discipline. I love to sort of organize my room. So when I'm doing that, when I'm organizing these shelves or my room, I certainly lose track of time. So I like discipline. I love discipline. I love to help people. If you follow my activities, then you know I'm big on mentorship, of helping people grow, upskill. I even seek help from others, so they are sort of doing the same. Then I love to build stuff. When I'm coding, when I'm designing, I certainly lose track of time. In my past, I've sat in a single place for 5 to 6 hours straight doing things out of the ROM. So when I'm sort of doing something unique or something which is sort of different, like creating content videos on YouTube while you're a student, or trying to help other people. So doing stuff out of the norm definitely excites me, stepping out of my comfort zone. So these are the 4 things I love to do. So now I have all these stuff on a piece of paper on one quadrant. Now let's move on to the second. That is, what are you good at? What are some of your skills? What do people look to you for help, or what are the things which you want to improve on? So write those things down. If I tell about myself, then some of the skills which I have is leadership. I am very good at managing different projects, or leading certain projects, looking at their operations. So leadership is one of my skills. Then design, UX, definitely I am still mastering this craft, but definitely it's one of my skills, and I'm pretty good at it, and I can help people with it. And then I'm very good at helping people with their career readiness. I have many guest speaker sessions on this, so this is something I'm very good at as well. So this is the second thing. The third thing is, what can you get paid for? What have you been paid for before? What would you like to get paid for? And what would you be doing if you were not doing your current job, basically? So figure out what are the things which you can get paid for. If I talk about myself, then I have been paid for, or I am currently getting paid for, is designing products which makes people's lives easier. And I have been in the past paid for building websites. And what I would like to be paid for, or if I was not in my current employment, I would be focusing very much on creating video content, trying to help more people. So these are the things which I can get paid for. Fourth and the final thing which you need to write down, figure out, is what does the world need? What does the people around you need? How can you create a good impact for them? What do they like? So figure out those things. If I talk about myself, then the things I think the world needs is it needs way less stress and more happiness. I think it's a no-brainer. Then accessibility and equity. Our world is a very unbalanced place. Some people have a lot, some people don't have much. So I would like to see more accessibility, more equity in this world, where everybody has got access to basic rights. Then I would like to see a culture where people help each other be a better version of themselves. It's start of taking shape in our communities now, but I would like to see it take major strides in a few years. So a culture where everybody helps each other. So now that you have all these 4 things, you can now figure out the common things in each of these sections, or these aspects of things you like. So if you see, the most common occurring thing in all of these 4 sections in my personality is help others and make their lives easier. I have it in all of these 4 sections. So this is my Ikigai. This is my purpose of life. This is what I work for. Trying to make world a better place by helping others and making their lives easier, either through design or videos, but this is what gets me out of my bed. This is how you can figure out your Ikigai, your life's purpose. Now again, life's purposes are not set in stone. I am interested in this certain thing right now, but maybe in a year's time I am interested in something else, not completely different, but something different. So your personal interests are very much in account of your Ikigai, but this is how you can just get started today. If you followed this activity along with me, then definitely you will have your Ikigai at your hand, but sometimes it can be way more complex than that. So I hope you like this video. I won't extend further, and you like this sort of book review, this practical book review, and it's a very good book. I would definitely recommend you a read. I just summarized it to this short video, but definitely give it a, it's about 150 or 160 pages. It's not very that long as well, so just give it a read. I truly know that you will like it. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this content, do like this video and give me a subscribe, support my channel, share this with your friends, and help them find their life's purposes. So it's been good fun. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.